Begin your practice finding a comfortable seated position. Just take a moment to close your eyes and allow your awareness to settle down into your sit bones and down into the earth. Rooting down in your lower body, imagine a string lifting you up through the crown of your head towards the sky. When you're ready, find your way down, lying on your back. We'll begin to find the breathwork breath, which is big and expansive, inhaling through the nose, exhaling strongly through the mouth like you're blowing out a flame. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. And giving yourself fully over to this big, powerful breath. We'll continue this for about 2 minutes. When you're ready, you can release that breath and just allow yourself to sink down for a moment. And then gently hug your knees into your chest. Wrapping your arms around your knees, just start to rock from side to side, massaging your back muscles on the floor, staying in the body with all the sensations. Begin by taking both legs straight up towards the ceiling, and just start to circle your ankles, waking up the ankle sockets, feeling your feet. Then we'll interlace the fingers behind the back of the head and lift the shoulder blades off the floor. Keep them lifted. We'll go opposite elbow to opposite knee, lowering the other leg. So inhale, center, exhale, right elbow to left knee, and vice versa, staying with your breath. Inhale, center, exhale, lower the leg, squeezing the belly. All about waking up that power center, breathing back and forth. And find one more on each side, exhaling, squeezing the belly, and then gently bring it back to center. We'll bring the knees in towards the chest and bring the arms out like a T, palms facing down. Pulling your belly button in towards your spinal column, just gently start to rock your knees from side to side, squeezing that belly. And just being mindful of your lower back here, only going as far over as feels comfortable. And then from here, we'll plant the feet on the floor, knees bent, and gently roll the pelvis up for a half bridge pose. Just a straight line between the knees and the shoulders. Breathe into your hips. And slowly lower it down, hugging the knees back into the chest, relaxing your lower back. And we will cross the ankles, hold on to the back of the thighs, and just start to rock forward and back on the spine, massaging the back on the floor. And eventually we'll rock all the way up. Just take your time. And as we come up to seated, just find a comfortable cross-legged position, bringing your hands to your knees. And we'll begin to find some circles in the spine. So keeping your eyes closed, just start to find a circular motion, keeping your awareness down in the pelvis at first, and then allow your circle to move into your rib cage, and slowly let that circle move all the way up the rib cage, up into the shoulders, just moving at your own pace, warming up the spinal column, always imagining lots of space and length in between the vertebrae, grounded lower body, nice lifted upper body. Slowly you can bring it back to center, just sitting at center for a moment. And then we'll inhale, arms up, deep breath in, exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen up, exhale, hands together. One more time, inhale, stretch up, and exhale, bring it in. And then we'll bring hands out in front of us. Inhale, open your chest, look up. Exhale, bow your head in towards your hands, gently stretching the back of the neck. Inhale, open up, look up. Exhale, bring it in. One more time. Inhale, opening the heart. Exhale, bring it in. Then we'll bring the hands back behind us, fingertips facing towards you. Stretch your chest forward, and we'll find lion's face. Stick that tongue out. Deep breath in. Opening your face. And then slowly coming back, we'll find our way to hands and knees. Bring your wrists right under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We'll begin to find some cat-cow. Exhale as you arch your back up towards the sky, and inhale as you lift your head, dropping your pelvis. Moving back and forth with your breath. Inhale, lengthen your front body, look up. Exhale, lengthen your whole back body, dropping your head. Move back and forth. And then we'll gently bring it back to center. Spread your fingers out wide, and we'll find downward dog. Just begin to walk your dog out, bending one knee and then the other, stretching your tailbone up to the sky, breathing into your whole back body. Feel that long line from your hands to your butt. And we will inhale the right leg up and exhale it down. Inhale, left leg up, exhale it down. Just begin to go back and forth with your breath. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower, switching sides, back and forth. And the next time you lift your left leg, just keep it lifted, and then just begin to roll your pelvis open and close to the side wall. So lifting that pelvis open and then rolling it parallel to the floor, just moving it back and forth a few times. Then looking forward, we will step that foot forward and find a low lunge, dropping the right knee. Your front ankle should be directly under your front knee, scooching your back foot as far back as you need to find your stretch in your pelvis. Just send some deep breaths down into your pelvis here. And then we'll begin to shift it back and forth with the breath. Exhale, toes go to the sky, straightening the leg. Inhale, bending it forward. Just moving back and forth. Loosening up the pelvis. Then we will tuck the right toes under, lifting the back knee up. Ground your right hand right underneath your right shoulder and lift that left arm towards the sky, finding a twist. Breathe from one hand to the other, stretching out. and then stepping it back to downward dog. From downward dog, shifting forward to plank pose, our upper push-up position. Wrists are directly underneath the shoulders, belly is in. Take 2 deep breaths here. And on your next exhalation, lowering all the way down to the floor. Release the tops of your feet to the floor. Then inhale, open up into a baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. Imagine someone pulling your heart forward and up. No jamming in the spine. Exhaling as you lower. Inhale, lengthening forward and up. And exhaling as you lower. Bring your hands right under the shoulders, pressing through hands and knees back to downward dog. This time we will inhale the right leg up, keep it lifted, and open and close that pelvis a few times. Just feeling all that movement in the hip socket, loosening it up. And then looking forward, pull that knee in towards the chest, step it forward, and drop the back knee. Finding your low lunge, breathing into your pelvis. We'll begin to shift the weight back and forth, loosening up the pelvis some more. Exhale, toes go to the sky. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back, straightening out that front leg. Inhale, shifting forward. And then the next time you come forward, tuck that back toe, lift the back knee off the floor. Left hand comes right under the shoulder, lifting that right arm straight up towards the sky. Breathe in your twist. And gently unwinding, we will open up to the side, rotating the feet to slightly pigeon-toed. Heels are slightly further out than the toes. Just finding a gentle forward fold. Knees are slightly bent here. Breathe into your back body. And we'll inhale out to a flat back and exhale forward. Do that again. Inhale, lengthen out through the crown of the head. Exhale, folding forward. One more time, lengthening out. And exhale, folding forward. Then pull the belly in nice and strong to come all the way up. Stretch up, look up, arms come up. Exhale, hands to your heart. We'll heel toe the feet a little bit closer together and then turn the toes out and drop into a wide squat. Finding goddess pose, arms are out to the side like you're holding plates. Shoulders are down from your ears. Breathing here, belly is in, pelvis is under you. Then we'll inhale, stretch up, straighten the legs. Exhale, drop it down. Continue that. Inhale, stretch up, lengthen up. Exhale, drop it down. One more time, lifting up, and exhale, dropping it down. We'll stay here for another breath. And then gently straighten your legs. Kick those heels out wider than your toes again. Interlace your fingers behind you. Take a deep breath into your chest and exhale, fold it forward. Arms come away from you, breathing into your shoulders. Sending that deep breath right up into wherever the tension is. Can you let go of holding in your neck here? And then we'll gently bring the hands to the butt and lower arms down, then pull the belly in to come all the way back up to standing. We'll rotate the feet to the right, coming into Warrior Two, a straight line from foot to foot. Right knee bends to a 90-degree angle. Arms come straight out to the side. Shoulders are down from the ears. Belly is in. Breathing into your long lines. When you are ready, we will pull into side angle pose. So pull that front arm forward, dropping either all the way down or bringing your elbow to your knee. Find whichever feels better to you today. Root that back foot strongly into the floor and breathe into your side ribs. From side angle pose, we will find reverse warrior. Coming back up, pulling that belly in, slide your back hand down your back leg, bringing the right arm up and over your head. Find the perfect pose for you today. Then we'll straighten the front leg and pull into triangle pose. Right arm comes right under the shoulder. This can also come to your shin or a block as you lift your left arm straight up towards the sky. Being mindful of not locking out that front knee. Then we'll rotate back to downward dog, walking it out. From downward dog, shifting forward to plank. We're going to find push-ups here, so come down to your knees or have straight legs. Keeping your elbows right into your side ribs. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you lift. And then we'll gently press it into child's pose. Forehead to the floor, hips to your heels, breathing into your back body. Take one more deep breath in child's pose. And then we'll find our way back into downward dog, tucking the toes, lifting the hips. From downward dog, we'll step the right foot forward and open again through center and then rotate around to face the other direction for our warrior two. So bending into that front knee, nice straight line from foot to foot, belly is in, shoulders are down, rooting down through your lower body, lifting up through the crown of your head. Strong lines of energy as you breathe deeply. Moving into side angle pose, pull that front arm forward, bringing the hand either to the floor or the elbow to the knee as you breathe into that long line from your back foot through the top of your hand. Then pull that belly in to lift up and find reverse warrior, only sliding down as far down that back leg as feels comfortable. One more deep breath on this side. And we'll gently begin to straighten the front leg as we pull forward into triangle, bringing the hand again to the floor, a block or your shin, making sure not to lock out that front knee, little micro bend, active legs, breathing from one hand to the other. Coming up to standing, gently find your feet under your hips and then step your feet a little wider apart, and we'll find our lymphatic drainage as you gently begin to rotate around your spine, trying to let go of those arms, just letting them flop as you rotate from side to side. Again, pulling that lower belly in, rooting down through your tailbone, lifting up through the crown of the head. You can slowly come back to center. And from here, we'll gently find a forward fold. Feet are directly underneath the hip sockets. And then gently hold on to your opposite elbows as you start to rock your torso from side to side, letting go of any holding in the upper back, the neck. Feeling strong, rooted legs, letting go of tension. Coming back to center, we'll inhale to a flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, forward fold, and pull the belly in as you stretch all the way up, and exhale, hands to your heart. From here, we're going to transition to the wall. So bringing your mat to the wall, we'll find legs up the wall. And just giving yourself this opportunity to relax, no effort, feeling your whole lower back grounded down into the floor. Start to find a slow, deep breath here. Seeing how much you can relax your hips, your legs. Notice where your brain wants to take you, and just give yourself permission again to be fully present in the body. When you are ready, you will take your left ankle across your right knee, and then bend your right knee and place the right foot on the wall. If this lifts your butt off the floor, then scooch further away from the wall. Only slide the leg as far down the wall as feels good. This is a passive hip stretch, so allow the wall to do the work. See how much you can relax here. Your hip is grounded into the hip socket. Breathing deeply down into the hips. And when you're ready, gently switching sides, taking the opposite ankle across the opposite knee. Again, only sliding that foot as far down the wall as feels good, making sure to keep your pelvis grounded, and then sending your breath down into the hips, encouraging them to relax and open. And we'll gently lengthen both legs back up the wall. And then bend your knees into your chest. And we'll transition away from the wall. Coming to laying down on your back again. We'll use a strap to stretch one leg at a time, taking one leg straight up in the air. Place the strap around the ball of the foot, and then find a way to hold the strap that doesn't cause stress to your neck and shoulders. The goal is not to see how far you can stretch the leg. The goal is just to take the leg up and then relax it as it's up in the air. Feel the hip grounded into the hip socket, and send your breath down into the leg, into the hip, wherever you're feeling the tension. Breathing here and relaxing. And switching sides, taking the other leg up. Again, finding that perfect place for this leg, relaxing your neck and shoulders, focusing the breath down into the hip socket. Setting the strap off to the side, you can gently rock your way up to seated. We'll find a comfortable cross-legged position. Spreading the flesh away from your sit bones to help your pelvis tilt forward, we'll find an easy forward fold. If your head is far from the floor, you can rest it on a block or a rolled up blanket. Send your breath into your back body. Inhaling as you slowly find your way back up. As always, I encourage you to take a Shavasana at the end of your practice. Namaste.